Hello and welcome to another recording from the Settlers' New Allies. Today we're bringing you yet another commentary of an interesting match which took place on the core map. This time we've been kindly given a footage captured by a member of the community, Zath, who plays in color orange against a random enemy with the color blue. I am though, as usual, joined here by my colleague Shumi in this commentary. Hello Shumi.
Yes, hello and welcome. Welcome back me actually. I'm back from Poland. Back home. I have my microphone. I can speak now. You probably can hear me already. Again, I'm happy about that. Anyway, yeah, welcome watching people. Welcome to another game, and this is a special one. That's my intro.
Yeah, yeah, it is. We actually haven't had any recordings on this channel that didn't include any of us. So this is really interesting. Neither of us knows what's going to happen on this match. So before we dive in on any news regarding the game or anything that's happening on the screen right now, because the opening usually is pretty much the same. Let's go through the layout of the map. So I haven't played this one for quite some time. Shimi, can you tell us something about the layout?
Of course. So I will talk about the layout from this side because that will be easy. But the other side has exactly the same thing, just mirrored. Yeah. So
exactly.
On the bottom left here, you see that there is a spot with some mining. It's gold. It's only gold, and actually it's gold and coal. Are there gems?
Aren't they? Yeah, gems are there too.
I think there's gold, gems, and one coal spot. Yep.
Exactly.
Sorry. Exactly. That's what's there, but also a little bit further on, there is also a place where you can build a harbor and maybe some fishing spots. Other than that, there are not really any fishing spots here. You can't get to water except for that one spot. If you want to build weapons instead of gold and gems, you need to expand in the other direction to the top of this of Zath's
hill.
To the top of the hill, to the other side of Zath's territory.
Exactly. There's a hill to the north. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, proceed.
There you will find another spot where you can mine, and that has iron and coal. And beyond that point, there is also regrowable trees. So you on the starting location don't have any stone nor any regrowable trees. Stone is a difficult topic on this map since you need to go very far away. Actually, you need to go beyond the regrowable forest, which is actually quite a feat. It's difficult to go through it. To the other side, there you can find some stone. So normally you play without stone on this map. You have to trade for it in a later parts of the game. About the
landmarks,
landmarks on the map, you see nine points that you can get here. The one closest to Zath's territory, this one is just some wood and fish. That's just a help. There is one to the north which gives you stone. Lucky enough, you need to beat some bandits to get it. Yeah. On the left, let's go to the leftmost first. That's just a big bunch of bandits. Actually, a quite huge one. And also a lieutenant is there, which has a lot of health and a lot of damage. He actually one hits everything, but you will get like 30 units from that. Difficult to beat still.
Yes.
I forgot what is in the middle, actually.
There's a shrine.
The middle between the wood and the lieutenant, like to the left of what's right now.
Oh, that's the camp that protects, isn't it?
No, it's on the top.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, that will stay a mystery. But in the middle, in the dead middle of the map, there is a little shrine. If you beat the bandits next to the shrine and stand on the shrine for like 3 minutes, you'll get a few units, 3 units out of that. It's I think some healers.
This was very exhausting description, but I think you haven't missed almost anything. All right. So those of you who are a little more perceptive, so to say, might have probably noticed that the enemy of Zath is only a level 2. That might be because there's a whole new community coming out from console, and those players are fairly new to the game. So we can expect Zath to do quite well in this one. Although that doesn't mean we can't use this time for some deeper talks regarding the strategies on this map, its layout further, and some additional possibilities that you can go for here. And you can see here Zath blocking his coal mine. Love it.
Well, he's not blocked it. He can use it.
Yeah, he can use it, but it's gonna be.
He did the Radix himself,
Yeah,
but he don't need the call on the side.
Very, very close. Very close though.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, maybe he needs the call. The call would be necessary if you want to go for trade and want to trade for iron. Then you can use this call to get some more weapons. Yeah.
So interesting approach Zath is taking after his initial production has been done, which is just the general, probably 3 sawmills and a few logging camps combined with that. I think he has 3 sawmills, and some quarries. He immediately went for gold and gems, which is interesting. He's gonna probably go for some, I don't know, gold units or a lot of research, something like that. Which is cool. Maybe he's chosen to go for this because it might be a little weaker or niche to go this way, and he probably saw that his opponent isn't that experienced, so he in this way he's trying to give him a chance. That's my guess, maybe.
You wouldn't be. So yes, this is a tactic on this map to go for trading or for the gold units, and you wouldn't be because I actually lost to that tactic.
Really?
Yes, it's not easy to pull off because you are a little bit slower. You have to defend through the initial wave of your opponent.
Yes.
But when you do, you have such a big flow of units. Because you have 2 gold spots right here. You can build 4, almost 5 mints. And the trade that comes off of that, you can have more than 5 blacksmiths. And your opponent cannot.
Yeah.
So you are able to pump out such a big army. It's incredible.
Oh, just a little nitpick. You could see Zath building a logging camp down this hill. There are actually a few regrowing trees on the way right there on your screen, and he's utilizing those, which is amazing considering he didn't expand or isn't expanding to the north up the hill yet. So he's gonna be in need of some additional logs when this non-regrowing forest at his starting area gets depleted. So this is actually a good choice to do that.
Yes, you definitely need those woods. There's really not a lot. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees. You have 8 trees on this whole bottom row, and they are in a group of 2 to 3 trees. You really don't have a lot of trees to work with when you're going this way, but you have a lot of gold, so you can trade for it. Not a big problem.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize that he's not going to be going up the hill at all at the starting phase of the game. I like it. And I think those trees can supply 2 logging camps, I'd guess. Very interesting. I haven't seen this map being played like this yet, personally, so I'm keen to see more.
It's an interesting one. Yeah, you said that the opponent is quite a low level, so yeah, this wouldn't expect a big fight, but it's a niche idea, and I like to see to have it shown on the channel because I wouldn't go for it. Not in a 2v2. No of the 2v2 maps are fit for such a tactic.
Going back to those small nitpicks, small little additional stuff, Zath is already boosting his quarries, which is amazing and very interesting because, as Shumi has mentioned before, you will actually be out of your stone, your depletable stone in this starting area, and the additional stone mines are very far away. It is actually way past the mining area up the hill, which has been mentioned, way past these regrowing trees and the landmark on the way to the north. So yes, this choice is very good, and Zath is playing exceptionally so far. He doesn't have he doesn't have any population issues at all, which is crucial. And yeah, I like this play so far.
Yeah.
I would like to see the economy score though.
Yeah, don't need to watch it yet, I think. What is very interesting to say, maybe, there you go. Pause there, you have the economy score.
Yeah.
Important to say that Zath is playing Maru here, which is a faction that is laid out to be played like this, to be played for trading.
Exactly.
Because they have cheaper harbor and also gold producing buildings, so they can kind of go for trade first. It will be very difficult for him to build some army though.
And everything Zath is building, almost, is discounted. His gold mines are discounted, his gem mines are discounted, his trade will be discounted in a while when he builds it. So he's really utilizing his maximum potential here. But let's step away from the gameplay a little and let's talk about the stuff that's new within the game. We've actually chosen to start with this usually, but since this is an interesting view, we've changed that a little. Shimi, what's new? What's new regarding the game?
What's new regarding the game? Nothing yet. But wait, tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 27th of July, we will have a big new update, which is called, actually, Darlings, do you remember the name of that update?
Oh, Flower Festival? Something with flowers.
Wait, yes, actually, Festival of Flowers. You are correct.
Ah, cool. Oh, amazing.
We will have a big update called the Festival of Flowers, which will have at least 2 new maps. These have been promised. 2 new maps, yes. A few things will be fixed, and definitely we will have a new building or a new production chain.
Exactly.
It has been shown, at least a picture of a berry press, which you see Zath is gathering some berries. I bet those berries are going to be pressed.
Exactly. So these are the things that's been confirmed. So we can expect the additional production chain. We can expect at least 2 additional maps. And another thing that's been promised, and it will be included, is a festival itself, which is going to be an in-game event. I believe it's going to be going for 2 weeks or so, and we'll be gathering some stuff. And I love this. It almost feels like it is a live service game. It can't be categorized like this, I think, but we're close to that, and I love it. It shows that the devs are and will be in the future taking care of the game, and that's amazing. Other stuff we can only speculate on. By the way, disclaimer, I apologize for any background noise from my side, because we've got a new puppy and it has to be taken care of, and it is very loud. So if you hear anything in the background, I'm really sorry. But anyway, stuff we can speculate on that might be coming in this next patch tomorrow. I reckon we can also expect some map balancing. Maps that's been already added or that are already in this game will most probably be balanced or updated a little more, which is amazing. Some of the maps need it crucially. And I don't know. What do you think will be added as well? I hope there's gonna be the fix on the back that makes you unable to to place your abilities on the ground.
I would love if that would be the case. I don't think it is the case, though. I, on
Really?
the other hand, think that they will fix the meat bug, which
No,
actually
no.
the meat
They've
bug is
said
the
that's
no.
not gonna be. No.
Oh, so yesterday I played a game and I absolutely despise the meat bug right now. I so hate it. Anyway, yeah. So if they fix the spell placement, I will be happy enough then.
Yeah, yeah. The meat bug will be fixed, but that's promised for the next patch after this one. That's
Okay.
already been announced.
Missed that one.
If you're not sure what we're referring to with the meat bug, it's already been described on this channel in our, I believe it was the 7th episode of 2v2. If I remember to do so, you will probably see it in the top right corner pop up. Anyway, shortly said, you can somewhat build as many hunting cabins as you want, and all will be producing meat indefinitely, even if there are like 20 or 30 of them. If you don't claim the hex with the hunting ground itself. It is a bug. There's also another bug which makes the hunting ground being unable to spawn any deers if it's claimed, and a deer is killed on the hex with the hunting ground. So either way, if you choose not to claim the hex or claim it, you will be facing a bug, which is awful. You are either very insufficient or ineffective because you've got the hex blocked by a killed deer, or you are too much effective because you can build infinite numbers of your hunting cabins around the one single hunting ground. So this is going to be fixed in the next patch, and the way it should be working, we can actually play correctly already. If you don't claim the hunting grounds, you should only build 3 hunting cabins at that respective hunting ground. Then it's going to be working exactly how the devs intended to be working.
Correct. To say it shortly, if you don't claim the hex, then the deer are coming too often. If you do claim the hex and kill a deer on that hex, the deer will not come at all. And
Exactly.
The problem also is that currently because of that bug, if you claim the hex, you can't even build those 3 hunting grounds because some of them will kill a deer on the spawn spot.
Exactly.
And you're blocked.
So mentioning these options and how to play with the hunting grounds, it comes to me that it is a good time to mention that there will be a tournament, a second tournament. Yeah, it's gonna be there. Finally. A second tournament in the Settlers New Allies. We're organizing that, and we want anyone to join, because this is not gonna be for any prizes. There will be some glory, but the thing that we wanna get from this is fun. We want to enjoy this. We want to have an event with the community, and it will actually be coming at about the time when this flower event will be ending. So it's going to be a great time to jump in to get some additional points to the official event, and to probably get you some points in the tournament itself. You will be able to learn a lot there, and yeah, we really hope you'll join the community and get yourself in, because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be streamed within the community, and with some simple rules applied, it's going to be very fair for everyone. And we can't express it enough that even you guys who are new on console, you should come, because you will learn a lot, and you will also be able to play with your folks on console as well. So if there's going to be enough of you, we might even include some special league for you. That's it from me.
All right. Well, I will add my thing. So what I love, maybe not what I love, what we've especially did for this tournament is that nobody is getting eliminated. You will play your games until the end of the tournament. Everyone plays against everyone, so you will not get eliminated. You will not feel like a total loser because you've played only one game.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter.
You may feel like a total loser if you lose every single one of them, but not the point. I want you to join this tournament because it should be for everyone. We want to make it like
accessible.
We want to make it a series of games, not really a fight for glory. It should be
A lot of fun.
a place to play the game.
Yeah.
Feel invited, please join.
Imagine it like an opportunity to play with some players who are a little more dedicated to the game than the average random player you get from the matchmaking, and just having fun with those.
Yeah. From the last tournament, I can say I learned a lot. I've played against so many good players who play the game differently than I, because they came from a different Discord, from a different community to us, and played the game completely differently, but also so good, so well that I actually won the tournament. Ta-da!
Yeah.
And it was such a great learning experience for me. And I think you will get exactly the same if you join this tournament.
Yeah, that's actually good to be mentioned as well. This tournament is combining the community that is specific for Germany and the global community we are hosting. So there's going to be a lot of players, hopefully, or at least a lot of experienced players who can teach you a lot of stuff, which is always good to have the opportunity to have that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's already 20th minute of the video. We can't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Going back to the game, because I don't know if you've seen what happened. Zath created his first units. Those were the gold units, the Maru special units. And I guess because we are not really featuring that many of those special units, Theranix, what do those units do?
Well, sadly, those Maru units aren't as good as any of the others, in my opinion. Hopefully they would get buffed eventually, because these units, they can place a trap underneath their feet once every 20 seconds or so, but unfortunately this trap can only be placed once. It doesn't, its effect doesn't cover the entire hex it's placed on. It only can affect one enemy unit that comes over the trap, and it doesn't even deal any damage. It will only root them for quite a short time. I think it's like 3 seconds or so, maybe 4. I mean, if you compare that with the Arbalist from Elari, who can shoot AoE, I don't know, arrow bolts or something like that. It's just a huge, very strong ability. Or if you compare it with Yorn berserkers, who can jump over hills and do AoE damage in the back of the enemy lines, I think it's not good enough. Although I like the Javelin, the unit itself, I like that it is a very strong defensive unit. And I only think the trap needs a little boosting. You should either be able to throw it, or it might cover the entire hex, so maybe, I don't know, have the effect applied on multiple units. Or it should at least deal some additional damage with the root.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Well, let me then talk about some strengths of that unit. So, this unit, as Theranix said, can place traps. And if someone is caught in the trap, unless it's an archer, these units can have also a slightly longer attack range. So they can come up to that unit and beat it to death without even being attacked by that unit.
Yes. And that's
More than that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, but in my opinion, that's why if the root would be able to would apply to multiple enemy units, maybe at least 3 of them, then it would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, okay, well, let me continue then. More than that, if you have multiple of those units, you can, or the units from the second rank can attack through the units in the first rank, because they have a longer range. So you at once have more units attacking, therefore more attack strength.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
And so if you build a lot of those units, and you don't really build a lot of gold units because they're super expensive, but if you do build a lot of those units, they are stronger than genuinely any other unit in the game.
I would, if I was to generalize this, I think that if you have somewhere in between 10 to 20 special units, those gold special units from any faction, you have probably enough of them to utilize its abilities and stuff they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you will probably see it in action now. I hope you will.
Maybe.
But as you can see, even though Zath hasn't even started the military production up the hill yet, his economy is twice as big as the enemy's, so he's really doing good.
Well.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. Also, I need to fix one of your mistakes that you've made. The jump from the berserkers does not do any damage.
Doesn't it?
No, it does not. It's just a jump. But it can go up the hill, and they do more damage to buildings. So if you send like 20 of those units.
I've been playing Yorn at the beginning, and I would swear at the beginning, before the March 16th patch, they were dealing some damage.
Well, they have a huge attack speed, so as soon as they land, they pack a punch, and that's the damage.
Okay. That's news to me.
Yeah, so they are not that strong. They are rather a unit that should do backdoors. It should jump on top of a hill or something, and go into the enemy base and destroy something, because they also have a higher building damage.
Yeah, let's see how Zath plays this one. Yeah,
Right.
he's placed the traps, you can see them, and everything gets blocked, and he's killing it with the tower. I love it.
Yeah, a taunt just to defend everything else.
I don't think he's even lost a unit.
Not yet.
Now, going back to the topic, I wanted to mention that... yeah, what did I want to mention?
Tournament?
No. Regarding the abilities.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, jumping of the Yawn units.
Yeah.
If you... in the late game, I think if there is a specific unit that wins you most of the fights, it is a ritualist. It allows you to slow down your enemies, and it also allows you to boost the damage output of your own units and the units of your allies by 100% if you've got your research going well.
Yeah.
Now, if the Yarn berserkers manage to jump over the enemy's army and kill these ritualists in the back of enemy lines, they're done. Their entire army is lost.
That is correct. But I need to add to this that the archers always start attacking the berserkers first.
Yeah, I mean, once again, let's consider that the enemy... let's consider that the enemy has 5 to 10 ritualists, and at that point, a few units were lost there. At that point, if the enemy has 5 to 10 ritualists, I can only imagine that you probably should have these 10 to 20 special units, being the berserkers at that point, and with that you would or should probably be able to kill most of these ritualists, I think. Hopefully.
I don't know. Well, yeah, you will be able to kill them, but I don't know if that's worth it to lose 15 berserkers for just the ritualists.
I think it is. Because you will win the entire fight with that, and it is hard to come back from a big fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it may be. It may actually be.
By the way, you could have seen the middle landmark we've mentioned before. It is the shrine or something like that. I don't know what it's called precisely. It's the core, probably, since the map is called like that. And Zath is leaving one of his units in there just to claim the landmark and get some ritualists from that. Is it just ritualists? I think it's like 5 ritualists.
I think it's 5 ritualists and some 5 maybe special units. I think that those are special units. The
shamans, the siege. Yes.
No, I think the javelin. Oh no, you're right, shamans.
Definitely. I don't even. Are there even any landmarks in the game at all that would give you these gold special units? I don't think there are.
Yeah, that may be. I don't know, maybe in some 4v4s there is. Anyway, the video's actually coming to a close. It's a quick one.
Oh yeah,
It's a very quick one.
yeah. It is. That's because, as we said, the enemy is very, very new. That might be a console player.
Yeah.
By the way, we are definitely not trying to say that console can't be competitive with PC. That's definitely not true. We will get
We've
our
shown
asses kicked in future.
We have shown that. We have
Yeah.
played against. We have ourselves played console type and console controls, and we did win a game.
Yeah.
And also, I played a game yesterday with 2 console players. Amazing players. I have no
Really?
idea. They have the game for like a week. They are so good.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll have to see that. Oh, can you imagine? They would be watching our videos and maybe they've learned something from us. I hope that would be the
Maybe.
case. Yeah.
Maybe. They,
Love it.
I was amazed by that. I had like 4,000 economy score. The second player was a console player and he had like 3,500. And
Yeah.
it's a lot in comparison to me, really.
It is, considering the time they had to play. And yes, it's 5 of these cheaper siege units
Yeah.
in the middle. Wow. That
Oh, no.
must have been an amazing match.
Yeah.
But-
Anyway, I did really like what Zath did in this game. The idea with gold units. Oh, I like the defenses here. The idea with the gold units, really like it. Never saw it never saw it done by someone else that I didn't play against. I tried it myself and I found it very, very
Difficult.
weak at
Oh,
that time. Yeah. But right now that Zath did it, he has some units at 30th minute. Actually, at 25th minute, he started building units, which is the good time for your
It
first
is.
units.
It is.
So,
Very
well
cool.
played, Zath. Thank you for showing me that.
On the other hand, at that time, he didn't have any defenses. And if you were to go up the hill for the usual military production, for the easier one, so to call it, I dare to say you would also have some defenses behind you.
I don't know.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Well, I've played against this once, and he built defenses right after his right behind his initial territory.
Then
which
again,
was
Zath
enough.
has the resources to do that. He has everything
Yeah.
to do that. So yeah.
Yeah. He
Although,
also has the engineers.
oh, but look at this player. Actually, isn't that bad. Look how he builds. He doesn't have his academy too far. He's protecting his warehouse, which generally you actually want to do if you don't want to block any choke points. Building towers near your warehouse is a viable option, I think. He was slow. He probably didn't know the layout of the map, which is the most important part or thing after all.
He's level
But
2.
yeah, he's level 2, so he most probably didn't know the layout. But he was doing quite well. I like his building.
Yeah, I must say this looks like your building style a little bit.
A little. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
Zaph's
that-
going for weapons. Good job, Zaph.
Show off. Now he's just showing off.
Oh, look at all the wood that I have.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Actually, he also has defenses, right? In the wrong spot,
true.
but yeah, he has
Oh,
some.
man. Sorry, I have to take it back. I've completely forgotten about this.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have it in all places, but
Yeah,
mostly,
it's a big map.
most of the time you see the enemy come from the middle, so this is actually a good placement. Anyway,
Yeah.
this match is coming to an end. Sorry to interrupt you, Shumi. And with that, we thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the tournament, joining the community, and we hope to catch some
Please do.
games with you. I think this is a really good time to grab the game. It hopefully, probably, will be discounted in the future, and surprisingly the enemy has another warehouse. Wow. It will probably be discounted in the future. If it will, we will definitely let you know within the community so that you or your friends can grab the game for yourself. And yeah, I think it has the potential to grow to a really beloved title. Well, it's already beloved by us.
Yes, definitely. I love playing this game. I played it from the first day it came out, and I really still enjoy playing the game,
exactly.
especially playing against or with the community, because every game is just a little bit different. You make a little bit other mistakes. No game is really perfect, and that's beautiful in this game.
Yeah, and some might say that you only have a few maps to play on, but no. As Shumi said, every single match is different. And every single match is enjoyable even after 3 to 500 hours played. And new
Yes.
maps are coming, so as I said, the best time to jump in. Thanks for watching, guys.
Alrighty, yeah, let's cut it.
Yeah, let's cut it. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one, because this one, it's coming to an end with Zath taking the victory. Well,
Victory is
quite
ours.
presumably.
Right now. Bye.